Black women, we understand that we are strong. Black men saying it, just stop saying it until further notice. Oh, you're such a soft man. Never mind, you're a soft male. And see how you feel about that. Until you get used to saying strong white women, don't say strong black women. I don't want to hear it, actually. Get your ballots so we can make the votes on who's going to hit the front lines and the front lines.
Matter of fact, where the fuck are 40 acres at? We black on black on black on black on black.
Let's just get into it. I'm not drinking my cup. IRSAnonymous here. If you want to see the process after domestic violence, subscribe to this channel. It's a wonder I don't have black as and I don't give a kind of channel. Let me stop cursing. It's a wonder that I don't have a channel called Black AF and don't give AF. So you know what's going on in today's economy. It just feels like all of a sudden people know that it's a real thing of racism. It seems like people are just now waking up, and I guess because everything blew up, it's been a thing. And y'all didn't want to take action until now. And also, with all this protesting and rioting and looting, it's more than George Floyd. It's way more than George Floyd. I think he was just the trigger for whatever is happening right now. And I've questioned more things now than I have before. I don't trust anything until further notice. I think it all takes a toll on us. It's been a real serious issue. I realized that I was going kind of crazy. And a good friend of mine, she was like, you need to get off of social media for a while, because a lot of our conversation, I was like, while we was texting, I was saying like a lot of things triggering me. I was like, we'll have a thing, and I was like, this triggered me, this triggered me, this triggered me. I was heating up food, and I turned around and looked out the window and seen this, and instantly when I turned around and seen it, I was like, and like it's like my insides like dropped or got hot, heated. I don't even know how to explain it. I was like, oh no. I was like, no, I need to take a picture and show somebody this. So I sent it to a couple of friends, and I'm just like, I know y'all gotta do y'all job, but that's the job you gotta choose today after this whole thing. Y'all can't just be up here swinging on the side of buildings and got the rope tied up like that. And then I started moving closer into it because I was gonna find who apartment that was. I was pretty hot. And I was like, that triggered me. And then I was letting her know how other things were triggering me. I was like, things have just been triggering me. And it's not, she recognized that it was a problem. So I think I have gone through pretty much all of the phases of grief and loss. I kind of resonated more with was the 5 phases of grief and loss. And so those stages are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. I feel like bargaining should go after depression. I think I'm gonna change it right now, actually. I'm gonna change it for myself right now. I can't remember what state it was. I don't know if you remember, it was an elder black man, and it was another black man who got mad because of a girl denying him. This was years ago. This was not more than 4 years ago. And he was on camera shown to shoot this older man. That messed me up. Please say that he's okay. Please say that he didn't really die and that they were doing this as a publicity stunt, and maybe he's somewhere else, and he just didn't want to stay in the neighborhood, so they paid him to do an act and they really have him somewhere safe. That's how I feel that was the first time I have dealt with that. And I kind of understood why some people automatically like question things, or they be like, oh no, that's fake, that's fake. Because it's not something, it's just not something that you can just grasp. And it's like, I'd rather say that it's fake, so because it's such a horrific thing, I'd rather say it's fake so I can live with myself. Because that took me a minute to get over, because I was like, I can't believe somebody has done this. And that's how I felt with the George situation. And it's just like they trying to desensitize us. It's crazy. So it was denial for me. His knee wasn't really on, the pipe way near the front of his neck. So maybe he really was playing, and this is just a hoax. It's just, pretend, because no way this man just killed him on camera. No way. Hopefully they played along, he played along, and they just did it until he was just unconscious. He just really wasn't dead. And so maybe that's why they said, for the news, they said that he died at the hospital. Hopefully he really didn't, and they just put him in a safe place somewhere, and it was just a publicity stunt. Because it's just crazy to see something like that has circulated, went super viral, and like all of this stuff is now happening. Like, how crazy is that? We're looking at real live murders online now. The second part, anger. And I dealt with anger for a minute. And on top of staying up, like when I was going out, I was just angry. I was playing low vibrational music that just wasn't making the situation better. I didn't want to listen to my India RE or Music Soul Child or any of that. I wanted to listen to the ignorant stuff, the real loud ignorant stuff in my car while I was driving and just being out and about. And it wasn't good. It kind of enabled my anger, and I didn't really feel too bad about it either. It was pretty crazy. It was I don't know if other people feel like this. If you're an empath, you can just feel certain things, and it just felt so, the energy, it's indescribable. I can't even describe it, and I don't think I really will want to on a social platform. It was just crazy. Thankfully, I had friends that I could talk to, and they kind of felt like I probably needed to talk. Thank you to my friends, because I needed it, though I needed to probably go to therapy 2 times a day. I had so much to talk about. I had so much to say. I had so many questions. Somebody to go back and forth with me. It was just crazy. So I dealt with the anger part pretty long. I don't think I went through depression that much. I think it was anger, and then it's just like, what can I do? I think maybe it was kind of depression. I got really sad of course, because of the situation, and then me not getting sleep wasn't doing me any good at all, to the point I felt like I was getting a little sick. And what made me really sad was that me and my sisters were texting, and one of my sisters was like, hey, to me, and she called my name, and she was like, are you getting the messages? And I said, yeah, I just don't know what to say. And I kind of cried a little bit, because I was like, I don't do that. I always have something to say. Like, it's like I at least always find something to say or how to respond to something, because that's just how I always been. Am I really speechless? And I felt, because I was busy, I was tired, I was going through these emotions with what's going on in the world. This is a lot on me, and I didn't realize it. And I was like, it seemed like it's stupid that I'm just crying over a text message, but it wasn't just a text message. It was everything happening. And at that point, I was just like, something is wrong with me. And I pretty much felt bad for myself. Just felt almost defeated. I almost felt defeated. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm going kind of crazy. And I was like, I haven't felt like this before. And it just wasn't wasn't a good feeling. It really wasn't. And then acceptance. I think I'm at the point right now of acceptance. How I usually deal with someone passing on is knowing that you cannot kill spirit or energy. And so and I always have to remind myself, because I used to would take it hard that someone passed on, and then I would start blaming myself. And as I got older, I just realized you can't kill energy, you can't kill spirit. So I would just know I love that person. Well, if I knew someone, I love that person in the body that they were in. We are a spiritual being having a human experience. And so I always have to remind myself with that. And that's how I'm able to accept someone passing on. Like, their spirit hasn't died, their energy hasn't died. So it's just the body that we knew that spirit in. So I'm at that phase right now. It's almost kind of going back and forth with denial, and hopefully they're in the Bahamas. You know, it's just because it's such a traumatic way of going out. It's just specifically for George Floyd. It's such a eerie and crazy, weird way of going out. So after all of that, let me say this. Unpopular opinions. Let's get into that now. Yeah, let's do that now. I don't like a lot of people capitalizing off of this whole situation. It was somebody who uploaded a video and they did, I can't remember. And all in all, they used the thumbnail of George Floyd in the protest and didn't have anything in their video regarding George Floyd. You have nothing in here about George Floyd. You just used him for your thumbnail. Don't do that. I think people like that should get taxed. Another thing. It's not cute to keep saying black women are strong. I know. Yeah, this is a real unpopular opinion. I don't think that it makes sense to keep saying this is a strong black woman, strong black woman. I don't like hearing that instantly. Don't call me a strong black woman. I don't want to hear that. I think we know we're strong. And if any black woman is okay with hearing that, maybe good for them, I guess. It's not cute. It's not a compliment. It doesn't make me think of anything. It's just not a good thing to say. I don't think it's a good thing to say because we understand we're strong. Yes, we can have cramps and we still deal with it and go through our lives. Black women are dealing with a lot of things just like a black man. On top of it, we have to deal with internal stuff, emotional stuff, physical stuff. We have to deal with a lot. We understand that we are pretty strong women. Because I know a man will cry if he had the cramps that we have. I know a man will probably want to hang him. Well, no, let me start saying. I know a black man will probably want to kick rocks all the way to hell if they had to carry a baby for 9 months in their stomach or however long. It depends because every woman doesn't hold the baby in her stomach for 9 months, and that varies. And then going through hormones and stuff like that. We understand we're stronger than we're stronger than black men. We take more than they can. Physically, they're stronger than us. That's nice. Okay, so how about we do this? How about if you keep calling black women strong women, how about we call you, oh, you're such a soft man until further notice? I think that's pretty fair. Well, that's weird because a man don't want to be called soft. That's weird. A woman is supposed to be called soft. Let's find out. Let's look at this. Woman. Oops. Woman. It's a lot of things that come up for strong black women. Let's change that. Strong white woman. It's not a good sign. Dang, that's not a good sign. Strong white woman. White woman harasses 2 black women. Okay. Look at this list. The negative effects of a strong black woman. Not even a white woman. Not a strong white woman. In just this search. Excuse me? Wow, do y'all see that? Little white girl is a strong black woman vine. Wow. It's crazy they won't even let a search come up about a white woman being strong. Let's search on Google. Black woman. Stuff comes up. Strong black woman. Wow. Y'all see this, right? Y'all seeing this? Strong white woman. Stereotype. Doesn't it sound, it does, because I had to realize, I was like, let me think about this. I haven't heard anyone say a strong white woman before, as much as they sling around strong black women. Because it doesn't sound right. That's weird. A man is supposed to be strong. A woman is supposed to be softer. We're strong in different ways. A man should be physically strong. A man should be physically strong. A woman shouldn't have, we're not built the same. That's why men are here to, that's why they were hunters. That's why they were here to do the hard work, the heavy labor, the heavy lifting and stuff like that. They're physically built for that. Women aren't. Certain movements have made black women have to do some of those things, or have to just deal with doing some of those things at times. Ultimately, if things went well, women shouldn't be doing that. It wears on a woman's body. It ages women. It's just not good for our overall health. I don't like hearing strong black women. Until further notice, I'm going to say, if I hear that, oh, you're such a soft man. Never mind, you're a soft male. And see how you feel about that. Until you get used to saying strong white women, don't say strong black women. I don't want to hear it, actually. I don't like this little black girl going, you know what? She shouldn't be out. The little black girl, she should be at home making TikToks, making some Instagram videos, cooking, and making a Facebook video for the people who want to learn how to cook. She get on YouTube, watch some little Ryan's World or something like that. Or you get on YouTube and make a little video for yourself. Something. She should be at home playing. You're taking her childhood away from her. This is just a serious issue. Yes, we want to let them know. Do they have to be out there sacrificing their childhood? I think that's selfish. I think that's crazy. This lady talking about she's very proud of this little girl. She's going viral because she's looking like a little masculine girl. That's not cool. I don't think that's cool. Probably another unpopular, this probably is an unpopular opinion. It's not cute. It's not cute. She should be going viral because she made up a new TikTok dance. We should leave the kids out of it because they are our future and we need to help them. Putting them on the front line is not cool. This is what we're going to do. We should make a list. So black people should be able to come together and we should be able to vote. We should be able to vote who goes on the front line when this stuff goes down like this. On my ballot, I'm going to circle in Coon. Some people may not like it. It is what it is. Keyboard killers. The ones who got all the stuff to say behind the screen. Men who want to hit on women. You go ahead. Criminals who's done disgusting things like being a rapist, child molestation, any kind of that kind of stuff. So in the front lines, it's like a tie where we can put all the criminals in one place. We can put the criminals. I'm not talking about criminals who's done selling weed. No, we're talking about who did some nasty stuff, assaults and stuff like that. We want to put them on the front line. The domestic violence dudes, the ones who want to beat on women. All of them, like, they got it on the front line. Then you got the keyboard killers right behind them. And then you want to have the coons. That's about a lot of black men, actually. Another thing, I'm tired of these girls just doing videos. They used to come on here for commentary and stuff like that. I hope I don't do that, though. Come on here for commentary and what we liked you for originally. Now you got a boyfriend and you now just want to mostly post videos of hair and clothes because you're getting sponsored. We don't like that. I don't like that. I think that's very freaking rude. So now you get a dude, you don't want to get on YouTube no more, but you want to promote and pay your bills. No, girl, you need to keep doing the stuff that you did, or you might lose those sponsorships or those deals, because nobody wants to see all of that. Nobody wants to see that. Most of us came to your channel because, girl, attention, man. See, everything's triggering me. And what I do like about this newer generation, see, I like to help the younger generation because they are our futures. People that's older than if you don't want to listen, I'm not going to force you. You're not the future. We couldn't care less to help and try to change your mind. You're stuck in your ways by your afterthought anyway. That sounds bad. It sounds mean. It is what it is. You're not the future. We got to get these younger kids up. And what I like about the newer generation, well, my generation and under and stuff, we ask questions. We're not as passive like back in the day. We're not passive. Why? So why is that happening? No. Nowadays, we ask questions. We want to know the answers why. Just saying, because I said so, don't work no more. And we act. If anything, I did see a lot of younger black men in those videos and videos I've seen. A lot of younger black men, like these kids, and then y'all gonna give low vibrational music, and then they be doing drugs and stuff. Not saying that it's good. It's not good to do drugs like that. The stuff that they be doing is crazy. I'm just like, you mix that all up. You think that you're gonna have a restful and peaceful place when people have been mad, sitting in their houses because of this pandemic, and then this whole thing happened? You don't think people was excited to get out the house? They was tired of being in the house. They was angry. People lost their jobs. So many people lost their jobs. So it's just kind of almost like, what do we have to lose? What? And then they hyper too. Like, they be off of anything. They are wild. They're wild. And it's just like, are you crazy? Did you really think that? And it's not, actually, a lot of the looting wasn't by a lot of black people, actually. I'm not saying stealing is great. That's how a lot of white people got their stuff. I thought about it. I haven't heard them really rightfully get a lot of the stuff that they have. Degeneracy, killing, bloodshed, stealing. And I'm like, what you mean? You owe us. You owe us. Don't get on my nerves. Don't get on my nerves.
Matter of fact, where the fuck are 40 acres at? We black on black on black on black on black.
So it's like, I couldn't care less if they're stealing out of stores. Okay, that's not right. It sucks. It's wrong. It's just like, come on, man. A lot of people lost their jobs. Do you not understand that? Like, I seen one boy thoughtfully packed a bag. He bagged up his stuff and everything. And it was just like, it looked like he was packing up food and stuff for him and his family. I think it was a Walmart or Target, I can't remember. Some people were out there really trying to get food to survive and stuff like that. So no, I don't care about the looting. And that's the least of my worries, honestly. I don't care that they were stealing. That's the least of my worries. Yes, if I had a store out there, I would be like, I have to take that loss. It is what it is. I know it sucks. But I look at life like that a lot anyway. It's like, you're going to lose some, you're going to win some. Having a business of your own comes with risks. And that's one of the things you had to deal with. If you didn't board up your store, then people were probably going to loot it. At least nobody I'm just like, at least I didn't lose my life. At least somebody else didn't lose their life. All they did was steal something out of my thing. I know people were losing their lives or getting hit and getting severely injured at these protests and looting and riotings, and I know that. I'm just saying that I would be looking at it like it could have been much worse than them stealing from a store. Something would happen. A lot of these places, they were also paying people to loot their stores because you know what? They was going to get insurance and they probably get a package from the government too. So it's just like, should I care? No, I don't care. White supremacists, when I was talking to my friend, she was also saying, one of my other friends, she was saying, white people also got to check themselves too because they're a major part of everything that's happening. So it's just like, check your people, get them right too, because it's not just black people who need to help this out. Y'all need to too. Y'all pretty much started all of this. Check yourself. Get your people. So, yeah, so it's their job as well. Way more than ours. We just got to really come together as a people. Like, we don't be on one accord like we should. I haven't in my life really looked at a Trump tweet personally. I've heard that he be tweeting so much and it's crazy. Who would have thought your president would be tweeting whatever he wants to say? It's pretty laughable. One of his tweets, he was talking about thugs. He mistaken thugs for his people. It don't feel right to post about other things. We're going through a real serious time right now. And I feel like what kind of broke up that energy is the...
Why are you detaining me? You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job.
Oh my goodness.
You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job.
Oh my goodness. It's boy.
Is this shit worth you losing your job? Cause you bought to. Cause you ain't got no reason.
I think she helped break up that energy, so now it's kind of getting to the times that it seems like it's more appropriate now to post and stuff like that. That was funny. That was funny. Everybody I know, we were all talking about it. It was pretty funny. So yeah.